Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna be showing you guys my plays from the last couple days, and this is gonna be very good, but I'm not gonna make this too long. But so I had one play today that was nice, and then yesterday I actually had 0 plays, but I'm still gonna show you what I was looking for yesterday. So yesterday, oh, that's trade recaps, my bad. So let me go to alerts. Let me just zoom this out real quick. So yesterday I live traded, and if you guys were in here, you would know what I'm talking about. Basically, all day I said that I wanted to long in this certain zone. So I wanted to long here all day, okay? Why down there? Well, on the bigger time frame, let me go to the 5-minute real quick. On the bigger time frame, I believe it was just in discount. Okay, yep, so it was just in discount, okay? And you can see it was just under the 0.5 level, and I went to long there all day, and look what happens. We bounced from it overnight, and we bounced. But here's the thing, I actually said I canceled because first of all, I can't swing on my account, on my funded account. I can't swing after 5 p.m. So that was unfortunate, but if you go back and you look, you'll see this ended up working out. I said gonna try this. So this was my entry, and then I said red lines were targets. And ideally, this is the actual big target. But again, this is still, if you entered here, this is still like a 8-point move, and then like a almost 15-point move. So those are still good moves, okay? You don't have to hold all the way to liquidity. As long as it matches your risk reward, then you should be fine. So at 2:37 p.m. I said canceled, never got the entry, and at 2:37 p.m. we were way up here. So I was like, well, I don't know if we're gonna hit it anymore, and then read earnings, so I kind of just canceled it. And then I got back from my soccer game. I was gone for 2.5 hours, and I was pretty mad because I saw that we hit it, and I really wanted to long there. I would have, if I was watching the market at the time and I saw how it reacted. But by that, I mean, like, if I saw we were holding this when it got down to it, I probably would have chased a little bit and longed it. But unfortunately, I didn't. So instead, I kind of, because I missed the first move, okay? So keep in mind, because I missed this move, I went up to the 1 minute, and you can see that off this zone, we created another bullish fair value gap, okay? So you could have entered here, but I was still at soccer this time. And then what I ended up doing was, I think it was the 5-minute chart. So what I ended up doing is, because we held this one, I was still bullish, so we got up here, right? So this was a model in itself. And if you realize that we bounce off this when we need to hit liquidity, because that's what ICT's model says, you can go to, you can always re-enter, okay? And you can see that we have the market structure shift right here. So there's your market structure shift, your MSS. Let me just label that real quick. And there's your market structure shift. And you can see that we create a fair value gap. It's not the biggest one, but we still create it. So I ended up longing here, okay? And I do not recommend really trading Asia unless you're really green for the day, or you're just, it's a really good setup. And this was a clean setup, so I never actually alerted this, but don't worry. I did alert a play today that went like 20 points anyway, so I don't really care. But I ended up longing down here. My fill was 3830.5, and the bottom was 3830.25, so I was 0.25 off bottom. And you can see that's my fill, and I took 2 contracts for this one, and I do go light for Asia sessions because I don't want. I'm usually sleeping, so I don't want to hold and kind of think about it when I'm trying to sleep. But I ended up going long, and I set limits. I set a limit here, so I set a limit sell here, and I set a limit sell up here. Okay, why did I set this here? Well, this is internal liquidity. Okay, so this is the target. This is the buy model on a smaller time frame. You can see we have the liquidity grab right here. We go under these equal lows, and then this would be the target. And then why up here? Because usually when we have these gaps, these 6 p.m. gap openings, we usually end up filling these pretty quickly. So because of the market structure shift, because of the liquidity, I ended up I put a limit right there to sell, and I had to stop at break even. So I scaled one contract here, and I had to stop at break even for the rest. And I put it up there because I figured we would fill the gap. And you can see we rejected off there, so that was a really good limit to have. But yeah, so I said it ended up going 20 points plus filling the gap, and you can see what happened. And another play I do want to go over is yesterday open. This was too fast to alert, but I longed this 1 minute fair value gap. And why did I do that? Well, if we look at the daily, yesterday we are below this imbalance on the daily, okay? So I was bullish because of this imbalance. And I didn't think we were going to reject it because I'm still bullish, okay? I think we're going to go up here. I think we're going to go fill this fair value gap up here, in my opinion, but we'll see. So I was bullish. I wasn't expecting a rejection, but I was kind of looking for long setups to open yesterday. So if we go to the 1 minute, there was a very, very perfect entry yesterday. And yesterday was Tuesday. So it was right at open. So right here. The bias is bullish. You kind of have a market structure shift, I guess, here. It's probably better in the 15-minute. But here's the fair value gap right down here, okay? And this, you would enter in here, and your stop loss would be down here. And at the time, my target was the daily imbalance just in case we did reject it, but I didn't think, I thought we were going to fill it. And you can see as soon as you got to this daily imbalance, you could see we were kind of struggling in it for a while. But then we ended up popping out a little bit. And if we retrace down here, which we ended up doing overnight, remember this is the trade I just talked about. We ended up retracing it overnight. I was going to enter long, but we never actually got the entry there. We got the entry way later, and you can see it still worked out. So that was the other play I took, but I didn't alert that because it was way too fast. So not a great day on my part yesterday in alerting wise, but it was a good day for me. But today I alerted one play. The price action was really bad in the morning, in my opinion. And the one play alerted today was this. So I alerted... Wow, we're very far from that. So I alerted this fair value gap right here. Why did I alert this fair value gap? Yes, we bounced off. We went way higher. So I alerted this fair value gap, and my sell target was 3874.25, I think it was. Why is it right there? Well, it's liquidity, okay? So you can see that it was this high, and it was the completion of this overall bigger bull model we were in the middle of. So I knew we had to hit it in order to complete the play. So as soon as he dumped in that 1 minute fair value gap, I longed, and I ended up getting 10 points out of it, 3863 to 3873. I sold right before the red line, I think, because I usually set a limit order there just before, just in case. But nonetheless, you can still see it worked out well, and some people, I think, held longer in my Discord, so this was a really nice trade. And I even said long in this fair value gap if we did it, and I moved my stop to break even immediately. I almost bottom ticked it, and I said, oh, here, close enough. And ICT did say not to trade today, so I was kind of being a little cautious. I scaled a little early, but it's fine because I still held my renter till the full move, which is good. But yeah, that was the play I learned today. It was a really good play. It's probably going to be the only thing I learned the rest of the day. But yeah, so 2 people ended up catching it. I'm sure more did, but they don't. I got some people in this Discord who don't know how to react and stuff like that. So I'm sure more people caught it. But yeah, it was a great day. I'm probably keeping 10, 15 more spots open for the next month in my Patreon, but I'm not going to let more people in that because I'm trying to get like a personalized experience of people and trying to learn how people trade so I can help them. I don't want a million people in my Discord paying for this, but I know I can make you guys money. I've made a lot of people money, so feels great to me. But yeah, next month's Patreon starts and I think 4 days, 5 days, whatever it is. So let me know if you're interested, but if you come too late, there might not. I'll just say wait till next month because again, I don't want a lot of people in this. I'm trying to like get to know people. I've already been DMing a couple people, and I'm gonna get in the call with a couple people who paid for the $30 or whatever because I have a $15 and $30. $30 you can get free one-on-one sessions with me, but even the $15 one, I'll still like talk to people in chat and I'll just I like to get to know them a little better. So if you're interested in that, let me know. DM me on Twitter. Again, alerts will not save you. Please do not pay for this if you can't take alerts, because alerts will not save you. I'm just going to say that. If you do join, I would expect you to join because you're wanting to learn. So, but yeah, let me know if you guys are interested. Other than that, really good day today. But yeah, that's all I got. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, and turn on post notifications. Other than that, peace out.